Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Italian, and welcome back to Watch Over Christmas. This is Act 6, when we last left off. We learned in order to get to La Befana, we need to know three things. The treat that she gives to naughty children, which is dark charcoal, which we got. The flower that represents her, which we are currently trying to figure out by doing an errand for somebody. Because we have to get a special flower in the forest. And then we need to find out her hometown.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Why are you crying?
It's a long story. I don't want to burden you with my problems.
Don't worry. Feel free to share anything.
I believe it would be good for me to share my sorrow.
No reason to feel troubled. Let it all out.
You're so kind. The thing is that I have failed. Not exactly yet, but I will. The reason is that I can't achieve my tasks by my deadline. There's not enough time, and the old man will be so disappointed with me.
I can help you if you like.
Really? That's so thoughtful of you. Well, you see, I do errands for the old man who lives in a cabin hidden deep in the enchanted forest. I'm supposed to prepare his scheduled fish oil, a drinking liquid he takes once a week. I also have to whittle him a new ornate tobacco pipe. To carve into wood requires a lot of time due to the details, so I'm afraid I won't be able to have them both ready until the sun comes up.
Let's go with this. This is because we're short on time too.
So what's the plan? What do you want me to do?
Do you know how to whittle?
No.
Great. I'll take care of making the tobacco pipe while you handle the fish oil. There's no more time to lose. Tasks have been assigned. When you're ready, come and meet me at the cabin in the woods. We must get going if we want to succeed in time.
Wait! Aren't you forgetting something?
Right. Good luck.
No! I mean, how am I supposed to find the cabin or the fish oil?
Oh, that. I forgot you're not from around here. The forest can be a bit tricky. Without guidance, you'll never find the path to the cabin. Let me give you a piece of advice as a native. If you ever find yourself lost in the woods, just talk to the mushrooms. They'll know what to do.
Talk to mushrooms? Is that some kind of a riddle? Where did he go? He didn't even tell me about the fish oil. I'd better find him and sort this out.
Yeah, you can only go the one direction, so...
How cool is that? Some glow-in-the-dark fungi. Mom once told me that they have the same compound found in fireflies and underwater creatures called luciferin. But I can't recall if they are poisonous or not. Okay, this seems like a crazy idea, but Franco was so specific about it. Hello?
Hello, Wanderer.
Hey, you talk!
What did you expect?
I did use the action talk to mushrooms, but I didn't expect it to literally work.
Yet here we are. What can we do for you?
It seems that I'm lost, but I was told that you could help me. I need to find the path that leads to the old man's cabin.
I see. Another lost soul. We certainly do know the right path for your destination, and we could guide you through the forest. But to do so, you should beat our little game.
Very well. What do I have to do?
You see my other two friends over there?
Yes?
Let me introduce you then to Mr. That and Mr. Such. They are the ones who will tell you which way your destination is. But there is one tiny detail. One of them is always telling the truth, while the other one is always lying. The problem is that you don't know who is who. It's up to you to find out and choose the right path. Do you think you can handle it? Can you beat our little game?
I got this far, didn't I?
Fair point. Now let's see if you can get any further.
Okay, there is a way to get this question answered correctly. If I ask this and you're telling the truth, they would say, the truth teller would just say, I'm telling the truth, and the liar would also say that, so there's no difference in the answer. Okay. What path? Okay. So if we ask this to the liar, and because they'll tell the truth, they'll lie and say the path you shouldn't go. Yes, this is the question you should be asking.
Which path would the other mushroom tell me to follow to reach the old man's cabin?
He would definitely tell you to head southwest. He would definitely tell you to head southwest.
I'd better go now.
Southwest? We don't want southwest, we want east path. There's west path. Oh, there's east and west.
Okay, let's beat this silly game. Hey, mushrooms! Which path would the other mushroom tell me to follow to reach the old man's cabin?
He would definitely tell you to head west. He would definitely tell you to head west.
I'd better go now.
Yes. So you need to go east.
Okay, let's beat this silly game. Hey, mushrooms! Which path would the other mushroom tell me to follow to reach the old man's cabin?
He would definitely tell you to head north. He would definitely tell you to head north.
I'd better go now. Okay, let's beat this silly game. Hey, mushrooms! Which path would the other mushroom tell me to follow to reach the old man's cabin?
He would definitely tell you to head north. He would definitely tell you to head north.
I'd better go now.
There we go! Keep an eye out for gifts. Don't forget that's something I gotta find. Ooh.
Hey! What? It just jumped to a new position. It's so beautiful that it's almost mesmerizing. The man at the fun fair was right. It's truly unique. Oh, come on! Really? Drat! It's like this flower can sense me somehow.
Guess we're gonna have to leave that be for now. Ah, oil extractor.
That's an old hand-driven fish oil extractor. You just put the fish inside the funnel, and manually you extract and collect the oil.
Okay, so that's how we get the oil. But where do we get the fish?
Hey!
Hi!
Well, I don't know where I get the fish, so...
What about the fish oil?
What about it?
I'm going to need some more information. I've never made it before, so I'm not familiar with the process.
I understand. It's quite simple, actually. All you need is a fish. Firstly, try to catch a fish. Then you have to extract its fat tissue and collect it to a container. Simple, right?
How will I catch a fish in the middle of the woods?
No worries. There's a lake not far from here in which you may go angling. Just follow the path heading northeast past the river. You'll reach a clearing. After that, you can't miss it.
Thanks!
Wait, we need to ask about the flower. Oh, goody.
Sounds pretty easy. I'll get on it. What can you tell me about the flower in the bushes outside the old man's cabin?
Ah, that's the leaping thimbleweed. Isn't it beautiful?
It is! Anything more specific?
All I know is that the old man found it and collected it many years ago on one of his travels. He may not get out of his cabin, but he's well-traveled.
Good for him! Back to the flower. Is there any way to cut it?
Why would you want to do that?
I'm just curious. Let's say someone who is on a very important mission needs it to succeed.
Then he must know the leaping thimbleweed's secret.
Which is...
Well, let's say that the flower has the ability to smell its hunter. Every time someone tries to cut it, it jumps to a new position. Hence the name leaping. But if that someone manages to hide his smell somehow, then he'll be able to cut it like any other flower.
Nice. Oh,
I have some questions about La Befana.
I'm sorry, but I'm not the right person to ask.
Oh? Why is that?
As long as I'm apprenticing under the tutelage of the old man, I'm not allowed to reveal anything regarding witchcraft or whatsoever related.
oh.
I have questions about the old man.
What would you like to know?
What does he do?
He's a watcher guardian between worlds. He observes the timeline of every world for any anomaly. If someone or something travels between worlds without permission, that may cause a form of anomaly. The old man is responsible for preventing such divergencies or tracking them down. He also guards the spiritual gates between these worlds, a post which grants him the ability to control who will pass through or not. So, in this way, balance is preserved.
Fascinating.
Sounds so, but it's not a dream post. The hours are long, the work is tedious, you rarely sleep, and you don't even get paid.
Good grief. Who wants to do that kind of job?
I have a few other questions. I have to go. Catch you later.
Okay, is there any present in here? I think we're good. Though I'm wondering how we're gonna catch the fish. I don't have anything that's hide or smell right now. I don't even have access to my inventory, really.
That's a pine tree. And yes, it's full of pine needles. Filled with water. It's a bit greenish, but clear enough to see the bottom. Okay, here seems like a good spot to stop. I don't need to go any further.
I have a wooden stick, a crowbar, and candy.
I'm not diving in. I'd better find another way to catch a fish.
I have maybe the beginnings of a fishing pole. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. So, I need the beginnings of a fishing pole. Oh, a fishing pole, maybe some bait, and something to hide my smell.
The Hunt, latest issue. All the tricks about hunting. Just in case I have to hunt anything. The Hunt, latest issue. There is an interesting article with the following title: How not to be detected by your prey. Boil some water, add pine needles, and a few drops of cooking oil. Stir well. Afterwards, pour it into a container and spray yourself. That's an interesting tip.
Okay. So I need the cauldron I can probably use, so I might have should have grabbed
Come
that.
on, folks, try your luck. Get a chance to win the great prize.
Excuse me?
Welcome, kid.
I have some questions about La Befana.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Do you know what her birthplace is?
Of course. After all, our great prize is a souvenir from her birthplace.
Fantastic! So what is the place?
Well, many people say that her early years are lost in time, so her origin is considered by some mysterious and foggy. But most people know that her true home is called Urbania.
Urbania! Thanks! I have a few other questions.
I wonder.
How do I win the great prize?
You'll have to play a game and win. Are you up for this challenge?
I was born ready!
Easy, kid. Don't get overexcited. Let's find out. Do you have any tokens?
Unfortunately, I do not.
I'm sorry to hear that, but without tokens, you can't play.
That's a shame. Any idea of how I can acquire some?
Try asking at the information booth.
Okay.
I should get going. It was nice talking to you.
Okay, that was actually really convenient, because only as I just offered to play that I realized,
Come
oh,
on, folks,
we're now at
try your
time. This
luck.
is now curtain call. If you
Get a
enjoyed the show,
chance
please
to win the great
comment, and
prize.
subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're notified when I upload a new video. Until then, that's it for me. Bye, bye.
Come on, folks.